GA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
The 34-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give him 17 on that pickup.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How about get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Right side, there's Likely with it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a 1st down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they pushed all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill taking it in. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
To me, what's important right now on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mahomes going to change things up. Back to throw now on first down. Mahomes will do it himself. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
That ball caught. It's Rice. And past the 40. The 40's out of bounds.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Ravens' 18-yard line.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Here's Pacheco once again. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
To the right side, it's Kelce. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they take the lead here at 7-6. after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. Justice Hill to return. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Second and 10.
No, we changed it.
Here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Henry up the middle. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Jackson.
6.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46.
First down.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And we'll work down inside the 45.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 8. Play action. Now Jackson.
He was short one there, caught by Likely.
Big gain of 5. And now it's third and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First down.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now it's Jackson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Henry running right. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
A gain of a yard.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 27 yards. And the Ravens have regained the lead.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And
this is going to be intercepted. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A quick throw here out to Brown.
The coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy, 29 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Butker now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Chiefs 16, Ravens 12. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Well, now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
I
don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Jackson. A quick hitter complete. It's Hopkins. So no gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're in 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out with some dispatch because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
Well, they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it. And he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And for Jackson, this may be a free play. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Brandon, there was more on his mind there than just getting to the 1st down marker. Saw an opportunity to get a big play and wasn't going to let the defense do a lot to stop him from getting there.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Henry going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the jump. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll give Henry another shot. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
Middle. Hey.
Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Attack!
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now Patrick going to change the play. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Mahomes going to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who was not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and a yard. Now Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Throwing now is Mahomes. It's complete to Brown, right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get gets 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
3rd and 1.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Now they send a man in motion right. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the gun, it's Jackson.
That is caught.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Jackson to Bateman there, 1st down Ravens.
We saw 5 receivers out there, 3rd down from that distance. You had to think quick pass. They were able to get it done.
No doubt about it. Everything went quickly on that play. The processing, getting the ball out, getting it to the proper target, and picking up the 1st down. Hard to defend. Maybe your only hope is get your hands in the passing lane on the pass rush and try and bat it away.
2nd and 9.
Throwing is Jackson.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Bottom line is that he is just something else as a runner, because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run earlier this series.
Oh, he fakes a spike.
But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him.
It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down.
32-yard line.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
They'll try the right side with Henry. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Henry. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. From the gun, Jackson will try to do it himself. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. A give right side for Pacheco. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Your body is active now. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back there. You check your thoughts and your memories is out of bounds.
Now a 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This will be caught by Brown. And out of bounds right around the 20. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Already know I got to go. Money coming, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the glow. Got trying to snatch out my soul.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
1st down.
Let's go now.
It's a gain of 10. Kansas City.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. And the Chiefs are going to get it. Chris Jones able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
4th down. Here's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Rashad Bateman, 42 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Smith. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashard Smith, 38 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th-quarter lead. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped the line as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and